Hey John,
Yeah.
you want to work on the Nova today?
Today?
Yeah.
We got Christmas is around the corner.
Yeah, I mean...
And we're about presents. You know, we have food everywhere. And then we got the 2 in the box we just got.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think we got time today.
Okay.
You know, I think my dad wants me to work on the Nova with him. It's fun for a little bit, and I kind of enjoy it, but after a while it does get pretty annoying. Hey, you know where Dad is? Been looking for him everywhere. I'm trying to find him for that Nova thing we're supposed to be doing today. But honestly, I might just take a nap. You alright? No!
Alright, so we finally got everything, well, got the wiper blades off. You know, they came off pretty easy, you know, with a grinder and, you know, some violence. They came off pretty easy. But we're going to see what the rest of this looks like. As you can see, it's all up through here. All rusted out. First time looking. Okay. A bit worse than I thought, okay. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll fix it. Do we have a choice? Yeah. Huh. Alright, so all this stuff's gotta come out. That's right. Mama likes the pumpkin. Go put the pumpkin on the refrigerator. Yoink. It's Halloween anyway. Okay, put it on the fridge. Alrighty, so that is finally off. Now we get to look up under it and see how horrible it looks. Oh me. What's next, John? What's next? Continue working. That's what's next. Oh, come here. So, riddle me this, Batman. I'm going to post a picture. Okay? And that picture is to show my grandfather's Nova, which is a 1970. And I know they made them both ways. I know they made them with bolts in them, and they made them with, that's welded, like this one, right? So this one's welded. Alright, no issue there. Till you get down here, where there are no mounts for the door pin system. And you can see this right here is the original pin system, half rotted through, probably twisted in half. But there is no mount for the spring or for the piece that holds it out. Absolutely nothing. And it'd be different if it had like a little piece right here sticking out, John. But it don't. Because that piece right there is supposed to stick out, and it's supposed to have a little arm that comes out to hold this. And then there's another piece that is a spring that holds onto it to hold the door open. But it has absolutely nothing. Now, I would think that would mean that somebody broke it, right? Right, John?
Right.
You'd think somebody would broke it. But if you come over here, It is the exact same. It has no mounts whatsoever for the spring. So, I mean, just give you an idea. Come here. I'll show you the car here. You see how you have your little arm right here? Right there? And then you have a spring in the back. So I'm going to show the people here. See how you have the arm and the spring in the back? This one has no arm and no spring. Not even a place to hook it up. You tell me that ain't weird. Alright, if anybody of you know about this right here, let me know, because I'm curious about what this means. Now, this is an original V8 car, although it's a 307. I figure maybe it might have been a cheaper plan for a V6, I mean an inline 6 car. I don't know. But they're sure not there. Saved like, I don't know, 40, 50 bucks each. Maybe $100 just to keep them pieces out. Anyway, if anybody out there knows, let me know. Oh, and here's the violence. Yeah. Had to cut them clean off. I couldn't even cut into them to heat them up and then get them off. I had to cut them clean in too. So I'm going to have wiper blades and, well, not wiper blades, but yeah, wiper blades. I'm going to have the arm system, all of that mess. So, this is the intake that came off of it. And I'm going to tell you exactly what we're going to do with it. Well, we're going to drop it first. And that too. Let's try this a second time. We're going to put it on this. And that's the start. We're going to put all of the body panels we're not going to use on here, and we're going to go to the local junkyard and junk it. Alrighty, you can see here, I did a little painting on this panel right here. It actually looks really, really good. I think I know what I'm going to use to paint up in here now. So that right there really impressed me. I really enjoy that. I think that's going to work out pretty good. I got to remove that front bumper. It's in rough shape. Might keep it just in case. But it's in a bit of rough shape. All rusted up. Could re-chrome it. So this is how it's supposed to look. That's not supposed to be dented in. I'll pop that back out. This is how the other side looks. It's right up under the battery box. Right rough. Alrighty. Got the water pump off. Got a few parts over there off. Oh, there's a baffle up there. I took that off. Finally got down to the cam. And yeah, it's pretty bad. So that's bad. I'm going to take it out. Let's find out how bad it is. Alright, let's see what we got here for the cam lobes here. All of the lobes are actually in pretty decent shape. See a bit of corrosion on like that lobe right here. Well, not lobe, but there's a lot of oil deposits on that one. Yeah, it's hard to wipe it off. You can tell this motor hadn't been ran in a long time. It's just got a skim over everything. And we broke them, well, I broke them too, taking it out, because it was hell to take out. Well, alright, I got my girlfriend out here. We're going to try to take the motor mounts out and the exhaust off. Hopefully we can get this motor out. Alright, it doesn't look it, but I got the motor mounts off. And I'm done all of the bolts on the manifold on this side. When I get the motor out, I'll get the other side. Alrighty, then we'll find out what the motor's made of. And that might actually be a project for tomorrow, because I don't think I'll have enough time to mess with this the rest of the day. Might be able to get the motor out at the end of the day, but I don't think I'll be able to show that on camera because it'll be too dark. I didn't really notice this till now, but look how gunky that thing looks like right there. She nasty. She got water on top of the pistons from the rain. So alrighty, I got the motor out. Not sure what kind of transmission this is. It might be a TH350. I have to do a little more research. I'm gonna wash it and all that good stuff, clean it up, take a look at it, because I'm not using the motor, I'm using the transmission if it is a 350. That motor's in pretty bad shape. You can tell it hadn't been turned over in a long, long time. I see a little rust up in there from the floor pan, but I don't see nothing else, which is good. Might be able to work with the firewall. And there's the power steering lines. I didn't take this, undo it, I just took it off the motor. I gotta cut that line. Oh yeah, so there's the motor mounts. I unbolted the motor mounts, went to pick it up, and they stayed in place. Yep, that's them right there. Apparently they are completely disconnected from the actual motor, and yeah, they were worthless. So we're going to take this whole front end off anyway. This whole can't think of what it's called. The front clip. We're going to take it all off. I think right now I'm going to drop this motor. I got the manifolds off next. They're in decent condition. We're going to take the heads off and see what it looks like under the heads. Hopefully good. I doubt it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to say that's pretty bad. Yeah. Oh, just a little ring right there. A little ridge. Yeah, that one's got a little ridge. Yeah, I think all of them's boned. Huh. Well, there goes that. Yeah, you can see all of these have condensation on it. There was a reason this thing couldn't run, even if I wanted it to. I mean, just look at all of that right there. And I had a leak for sure. If I cranked it, it'd have been a blown head gasket. And right there is rotted almost all the way out. It's almost rotted out in the corner right there. There's a good bit of rot on that. So, yeah. Yeah, that doesn't look good at all. So head gasket was trash. Alrighty. I'll take a couple other things off of this side, like the motor mount. And then I'll turn it over and get the other side. Oh yeah. This thing's had water in it way before I got it. Look at that. It's not smooth at all. But hey, there's no ridge on this side. Huh. Right there where the piston comes up, there ain't no ridge. Huh. Uh-huh. Look at that, Shannon. This is supposed to be, look at all that rot right there. Rot right there. Right there. It's pretty bad. Oh, me. What did I do with the screwdriver? Hand it to me real quick?
One?
Yeah.
I think I heard Daryl.
Yeah, that port right there was completely blocked. That port's blocked. Look at this. Completely blocked. Like that one's completely
I'm
blocked.
gonna get my sweater.
Oh yeah. She bad. Oh well. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna tear this thing all the way down to a bare block, and then we're gonna scrap it. And then we'll be working on that as well. So I'm done for right now. There is the valves. I forgot about showing them, but look. And how bad everything's rusted on this sucker. It's just, it is unsavable. I mean, you could put new heads on it and bore it out and all that mess, probably save it, but I'm not doing all that. Alright. Now I'm done. So again, as I believe these are the real fenders, they're just so rotted out. Gonna have to put new fenders on. And here's the game plan. I believe that from the factory they already drilled these holes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut this out. And that way, when I get the new fender, I can line this panel back up with the new fender and drill the holes out, and they'll be in the exact same spot. That's the game plan. Let's see how that works. I wanted to kind of state this as well. This is what the battery box, right up under the battery box, looks like. Completely rotted out. And there's good reason for that. That's because the acid from the batteries would rot out these older cars right up under the battery box. If you look at any old truck and you take the battery box out, if it hadn't been replaced, it's going to be. Alright, that's completely rotted out. What it's for is, it works off a vacuum. This is the valve in here. So it doesn't send hot water into the heater core without passing through this first. So I'm going to keep it for reference, so that way I can buy another one. Because I want to put this thing back mostly original. I want it to kind of look like it's supposed to be the way I have it. Alright, that's the dryer. Low pressure line, I believe is what that is. And I think that's the high pressure. Not positive. Not really an AC guy. Well, this car is coming apart, but it is being difficult. The car itself was in pretty decent shape. All of the lines on that car was immaculate. I mean, you couldn't ask for better lines on a car. Like I said, the door's shut like it's supposed to. It's just the fact that it's been sitting in the woods for God knows how long, and sitting in this dude's driveway for God knows how long, and it's in bad need of a restoration. It's going to have the entire front clip pulled out from under it. It's going to have the entire upper and lower cowl panel pulled out of it. It's good in part. It's amazing to me because it's good in parts where normally Novas are not good at, and it's bad in parts where Novas are normally not bad at. So it's a lose-lose because I have stepped into a pit and I'm going to get myself out, but it just takes time. This car deserves this, though. It's because this car is the miles on this car are so low that it really does deserve the attention that we're giving it. And I plan on using pretty much as much of the original material as possible, although it's going to be very minimal. It'll have the original front clip. It'll have the original some of the original floor still in it. I'm going to try to keep the original seats and recover them, and that way it'll have the original, at least the structure of the seats. The structure is actually pretty good in the seats. I want to keep the original column in it, and I don't want to replace the roof on it. I think I can fix that. I think I'll get the dents out of that and make it work. But really and truly, the car is it's in pretty bad shape. And that's unfortunate, but if it was, I didn't find it and I didn't buy it because it was new. Put it like that. I found it and I bought it because I need a project and I need to work on something. That thing gives me that thing is giving me a lot to work on. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you again on We Can Fix It, to where if we work together, we can fix just about anything.